Okay, guys, I wanted to do this real quickly because today at San Diego Comic Con, the DuckTales panel for the new DuckTales series, which is kind of in a mid-season hiatus, took place today. And not only did they show a trailer for the second half of the season and the appearance of Bubba Duck, which I think is going to have a little bit of inspiration of the original Bubba Duck in the original series, as well as his pet Triceratops, Trixie. But they also dropped major news as far as season 3 goes. Now, we know season 2 is going to end possibly in a big fight between good guys and bad guys, or at least we'll get in an episode or two focusing on a group led by Glumgold against Scrooge and his family. There's a lot of stuff going on, so it's going to be really interesting. But season 3 is what really got people talking because everybody's been saying that, it's been hinted at. It's been teased. And just like one of the people, I can't think of his name right now, he recently did a video about rebooting Darkwing Duck. And how basically since season 1 it's been teased that Darkwing was going to be part of the DuckTales universe, and they were going to find creative ways of doing that. Well, apparently the payoff was a good one with the Duck Knight Returns, which pretty much cemented Darkwing Duck in the DuckTales universe. Basically, instead of the old saying of both are alternate realities, alternate universes, both are now within the same, and they found a creative way of doing that, which I applaud them for. But then we get to season 3, and then this is where it really, to me, is going to pick up, because it's been hinted at by the names. One of them has been hinted at by the appearance as a reoccurring villain in the series, and that being Don Carnage. The cities have been mentioned, and I think some of the theme songs have been talked about, and that is the fact. What I'm trying to get at is, because this was even big, because it blew my mind when I read it. But basically, in season 3, DuckTales is officially going the Disney Afternoon cinematic universe route. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking cinematic universe, but it's not on the big screen. It's a term. We'll put it this way. Let's use the instead of cinematic, we'll use what DC Comics used when they were the DCEU. They were the DCEU, DC Comics Extended Universe. That's basically what this is. This is the DTAEU, Disney Afternoon, or DAEU. This is the Disney Afternoon Extended Universe, because basically here in season 3, we're going to see the debut, the official on-screen debuts of several Disney Afternoon shows within DuckTales. We are going to see, first of all, in a very extreme, feral kind of way, we're going to see the Wuzzles. Yeah, the Wuzzles, even though they were never part of Disney Afternoon, get basically lumped in there, are coming back. But like I said, they're coming back in a very extreme, feral kind of way. And if I have the picture, you'll see it as soon as it pops up. But yeah, this is Butter-Bear and Rhinoki, or the DuckTales version. Very, very extremely, if not ferally, different, right? Yeah. But they're not the only ones. And like I said, even though the were never part of the Disney Afternoon. They got lumped in there. Then, here's the one that really fans are kind of cool about, or hoping was going to show up. And this one was probably more expected, but the design is reminiscing, if not inspired by her design from the 1964 short Donald's Diary. And that's Daisy. Yeah, Daisy Duck will be showing up. So that's pretty cool. But that's not all. Now, I talked about Darkwing earlier. And he's probably going to play a major part towards the end of this season. But look who's showing up in the third season. That's right, Goslin Mallard. Goslin is showing up, and so is Taurus Bulbar. Or Bulbar, yeah. Taurus Bulbar is showing up as well. So obviously that's hopefully might lead into them acknowledging next year that we're going to get a Darkwing Duck spinoff. So be really interesting to see that, or to hear about that, if that's what this might lead towards. But it's not just Goslin and Taurus. We're getting, it looks like, because this picture here, when you look at the poster, look in the upper left-hand corner, you see Gizmo Duck Fenton holding a woman, but it's not Gandra. It could be Gandra, but it's not. Instead, that's his mom. Yeah, it's his Mama Dearest. So, you might ask yourself, well, why does she look young? Here's a question. Why does Peter Parker's aunt look young in the recent Spider-Man films? There's your answer. But that's not the only thing. You're also getting the genie. You're getting the genie from the DuckTales movie. New look for him. But here's where it really starts to become an extended universe. We get the debuts in the series of Tailspin's two young characters, all grown up. That's right. You think Don Carnage is the only character? Nope. We're getting the grown-up versions of Kit Cloudkicker and Molly Cunningham. Yeah. It looks like Kit's going to probably take over piloting the Sea Duck. Still has his airboard with him. And Molly looks like she could be a stunt woman. Maybe a superhero herself, or vigilante hero for Cape Suzette, because she has a cape on the back of her outfit. And possibly her code name is Danger Woman, for all we know. Maybe she's the star of the Danger Woman series. We don't know now. But yes, we are getting grown-up versions of Kit and Molly. Will we see Baloo and Rebecca? I don't know. Will we see Louie and Wildcat? We don't know. But then, the one I'm sure a lot of people popped for. Well, before I get to that, the other announcement of a character showing up in the third season, Goofy. And as you can see, if I pop it up here in time, he's going to have his Goof Troop look. So yeah, Goofy is showing up, and it does tie in to the mentioning of Spoonerville at the very beginning of the series. So Goofy is going to finally show up. How that ties in with Donald or something, we don't know. And then on top of that, we are also, and again, this is the one that probably got the biggest pop of the day when it was shown. We're getting the debut in this new DuckTales reboot of Chip and Dale, Monterey Jack, Zipper, and Gadget. Yes, we are getting the Rescue Rangers. How they play a role in this, we don't know, but as you can see, they are very similar to the original designs Thank God for that. But the question is, will there be any changes? And that's going to be the question with a lot of them. With a lot of these debuts of these Disney Afternoon stables, it's like, what changes, like origin changes or background changes, will they get, if any? Will we get an explanation of what's going on with Balloon Rebecca and why we only see Kit and Molly? Will the Rescue Rangers have an explanation as to maybe who did Gadget finally choose to be, her boyfriend between Chip and Dale? We don't know. But the thing is, like I said, do we get an idea of how they come up with the Wuzzle idea for the feral extreme versions of the Wuzzles? Will we get a origin story identical, if not similar, to the original Darkly Dawns the Duck pilot that Gosling got in that one? We don't know. But this is going to be but I'll tell you this is going to be extremely fun in the end. Some, even Entertainment Weekly, I think, even mentioned this. It looks like what Disney is doing with DuckTales is assembling their own Avengers team. It's like they're going, basically, from what people have said on social media, they are going Avengers Endgame quality here. It's like something's being planned, but we don't know what it is that's going to bring them all together. So, I honestly, guys, I cannot wait for this. And here's the thing. People keep telling me, Brian, you need to check out the new DuckTales. And I do check it out through what people say and through clips here and there. But honestly, just like it took me time to finally become a full-fledged fan and watcher of My Little Pony Friendship's Magic, due to people recommending it, talking about it, stuff like that, and thus resulting in me becoming a major fan, I can say this. If it took me a couple of seasons to finally admit being a fan and watching the series when it came to My Little Pony Friendship is Magic, and that was all through people's recommendations and stuff, DuckTales is going to be the same way. I'm definitely going to have to start paying attention now. So, that's all I could say, though, guys. This is great news, tremendous news. And for any of you that may have been in that panel area, at that panel, let me know whether or not there was a major pop for a lot of this. Let me know down below. Comment if you like. But guys, this is huge. This is big. Cannot wait to see how all these characters are brought in and what the end result will be, because apparently if they're bringing all these characters from Disney Afternoon in the third season, even after referencing things like gummy bears and even the names and stuff of other places, characters, obviously they got something set up, something big, because we know the season 2 finale is going to be big with an alien invasion. But what does season 3 set us up for? What's that being set up for? Why all of a sudden in season 3 are we getting all these characters? Let me know down below what you guys' thoughts are. Comment down below. What do you think they got planned? I can't wait. I'm going to start paying attention as best I can. And that's all I'm going to say, guys. But this is great. This is tremendous news. But let me know what you guys think down below. I'll talk to you later.